Hello and welcome to the Dave Munford Podcast, the place for all of your audio needs. Today, we are meeting with 7 die-hard fans of our favorite musical genius, Mang the Rockstar. We are getting their perspective on interesting questions every true Mang ganger needs to ask themselves. This episode is dedicated to you, Munford Nation, so remember to stay salty. Disclaimer: some people in these interviews are not true Mang stans. Viewer discretion is advised.
Salam, Mark Jonathan. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
You are a fan of Mangtherockstar, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm one of his earliest fans, to be honest with you.
I see. So we're just going to ask you a few questions, pretty standard questions about your commitment to the Mang Nation, to the Mang brand, the Munford brand, etc.
Well, I'd just like to leave a quick disclaimer. I do not like Dave Munford in any way. I only support Mang.
Well, okay, we can cut that out in post. So, Salam, Jack DiNardo, also known as Chief Keef.
Inshallah.
I don't know what that means, but
I don't either.
Hello, George. How are you?
I'm good.
Good?
It's
Great.
me, George.
Yeah, your name's George.
Yeah.
Any relation to Curious George?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, that's... No?
No.
No relation to Curious George.
No.
No?
No.
No.
No. No.
Are you... Okay, Salam Sam. How are you doing on this fine day?
I'm doing pretty amazing. How are you doing?
Me, myself, I'm doing pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Hello, Isaiah R. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great.
Perfect. Now, you are doing this interview because you are a fan of Mang the Rockstar. Is that correct?
Yes, that is true.
Hello, Charlie. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Hello, Mitchell. How are you doing?
I'm doing swell. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. You are here today because you are a fan of Mang the Rockstar. That's correct?
Yeah, I'm one of his earliest fans, to be honest with you.
I have devoted my entire life to loving Doe. There's nothing I'd rather do than marry Doe.
Kinda.
What do you mean that?
Well, I just don't know. I've listened to one song.
This is correct. This is true. I'm a big fan.
Yes, that is true.
I am. I'm a big fan of Mang the Rockstar.
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect. So we're, as enthusiastic fans of Mang the Rockstar ourselves, we're just going to ask you a few questions. Pretty simple. Keep your answers honest and family friendly. Some people didn't do that. It's fine. So we'll just get started with the first one.
Okay.
With Mang the Rockstar's first song, Doubt, with Young Draco. What are your thoughts?
Okay, if I'm gonna be honest, I think he has 3 songs out right now, I believe, because he wasn't on Switchin', and I think that's his worst song, honestly.
I think that it was a great first song for him.
Mhm.
I thought it was great for him to have Young Draco on it as well. I also love Young Draco.
Doubt with Young Draco. Well, the Young Draco feature was really the highlight of the song for me. The Mang the Rockstar's flow. I really like the line where he said, "Y'all doubted me," or whatever the it is. But he said a thing, and it really resonated with me.
I've never listened to it.
So I really do think I would call it perfection, but then his other songs exist. So calling it perfection, I wouldn't know what to say for his other songs. It's truly a masterpiece in itself. I think Young Draco was a great addition, not as great as Mang, but still, it's just an amazing song. And I really just think, for a start, best start I've ever seen to any rapper.
To be honest, I think Doubt was a bad representation of Mang's true talent, but I still think it was a pretty decent song, but nowhere near as good as the hit single Spaceship.
It hit first listen to it, I'm like, it's kind of slaps. Especially when Young Draco came on, he was like, Jojo Draco, you know, and I'm like, yo, like, this is gonna be fire.
Right.
We heard Doe come in, Mangtherockstar, and he just started popping off, and I was like, oh my god, this is insane.
I agree. I mean, so can you tell me what you felt in your whole body
I literally
watching
felt like I was literally in another world while listening to it.
Yeah.
I was jamming out in my bedroom.
Could you say you were in a spaceship?
I could say I was in a spaceship. Yes.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, great song. I agree. Absolutely. So, what are your thoughts on, this is the big one, Mangtherockstar's second most recent song, and his biggest song, and that is, of course, it's Spaceship. What are your thoughts on that one?
I think Doubt is a musical revolution in and of itself, but in terms of Mangtherockstar's other discography, I think it pales in comparison. It's almost like a supernova on the scale of like an entire universe. Like, it's monumental, but not on the scale of Mangtherockstar's other works. It's really revolutionary.
I see. That's a very common opinion amongst Mangtherockstar fans.
So Spaceship was just a lot more hyped up than Doubt was.
I thought it was like, yeah.
Okay, so next question, huh? Is that what you want? Next question?
Yeah.
After you said, spaceships. Next question.
That's good, you know?
So it's a good song?
Yeah.
Tell me, Sam, is it a good song or is it a Choose one.
I honestly think Spaceship, the name itself, just describes how perfect the song is. I mean, it's perfection. That's what it is. He's literally went to God, and God gave him this perfection, and he just released it. He was giving it all to us. He was giving us what we needed in life. We don't deserve, though, and this song proves it.
How does it prove that?
It's perfection. It's nothing short of that. It's something we don't deserve to get to hear, but we do. Because Doe is just an amazing person.
I agree.
At first, it didn't really click with me, but as the more I listened to it on repeat, I realized it started to slap. Like, I was like, yo, this actually like kind of goes off. And I just
This Spaceship, I don't think anything ever will ever beat that, but
okay, I see.
I think it's a pretty good song, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people are saying his newer songs are better. They just keep getting better. But you're saying that no, Spaceship is a classic. It ticks every box. That's very understandable.
Yeah, Spaceship is basically a song that represents the entire human history.
I thought that the lyrics, it really resonated with me. I think it resonated with a lot of people. He's a big influence on everybody. I thought it really depicted depicted this
Continue.
It really it depicted his it depicted his struggle coming out of the projects.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything else about that song that really resonates with you?
I'm tearing up just thinking.
So have you heard his most recent song, Lost?
Lost!
Mark?
Exclamation point. Yes.
Right. So what are your thoughts on that?
What are my thoughts on that? Okay. So it's an interesting song because it's like I said with Doubt. It in and of itself is a musical revelation, but in comparison to Spaceship, it's just dwarfed. Now that being said, I think the song Lost is better than the entire discography of Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z combined. I think that one song is all you need. I think it added at least 30 years to my lifespan.
Yeah, that's a surprising opinion that we're seeing tonight, is that a lot of Mang the Rockstar fans find his most recent song not as good, not as iconic as Spaceship.
Spaceship's like the most iconic song ever written, in my personal opinion. So it's difficult to compare to that.
And then on the Lost song, he got that Valius dude, and like Valius dude is actually like an established singer. Like no hates like Mangtherockstar and Young Draco, but like they're just starting out, while Valius is like actually he like has a better idea of what he's doing.
That's interesting. I don't really hear that a lot. People saying that maybe in some ways other rappers like Valius are in... Okay, I'm gonna watch what I say here, but they are, in some ways, in very small ways, they are better than Mang the Rockstar. Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, yeah, I think Mang the Rockstar has more potential than Valius, but just like from a technological standpoint, like Valius, he's just been in the game longer, knows like how to sing better. But like Mang the Rockstar, he still has more potential.
So you're saying Valius sings better than Mang the Rockstar?
At this point, yes, but I think Mang the Rockstar, he can beat him one day. And by one day, I mean probably like in 3 days, he'll be at his level.
I'm gonna need you to amend that statement.
What?
You heard me. We're not adding that. I'm gonna need you to change that. Who's the better singer, Charlie?
This is a tough one. I gotta say Mang the Rockstar. No, he...
Wow. That
sings.
is exactly the answer I was looking for. So, do you know Mang the Rockstar personally? And if so, what are your thoughts on him as a general human being?
I really would like to meet Mang more, but ever since a few years ago, I just haven't seen him. And it's been really unfortunate for me ever since he's become this really, famous artist. I've just wanted to meet him, and talk to him again but it's just really hard for me.
Do you think that fame has changed him, or is it just you haven't gotten the opportunity to talk to him after he's blown up?
I haven't really had the opportunity to talk to him since he's blown up, but from what I can tell, I'm pretty sure he's still, the same great, funny person I know before.
Right.
He went to my middle school, and then he went to my high school, so I know him there, but I never really talked to him. He was just kind of around.
You see, it was about a year ago. He called me his son.
No way.
Yes, way. He called me his son.
You, his son?
Mm-hmm. It's true.
I do personally know Young Draco and Mang the Rockstar, and they're very interesting folk. it's difficult to talk to them in the same way you would talk to a normal person, because it's almost as if you're speaking to the Lord himself. It's like you walk up to him and there's a glowing ray of light that shines in your eyes, so bright that you have to turn away. And it's just special.
I've met him a couple of times. Not really.
Land of lava, rocks that burn indefinitely, sunburnt skeletons, mushrooms, and creepy ghosts, and the only place this kind and makes no sense. Literal hell. And it's the subject of today's science, because there's one tiny aspect of the matter that elevates it from merely a place that farmed litter skulls and liquid hot magma to a place of serious interest.
You've only met Mangtherockstar a couple times.
Yeah? Do you know him more than that?
On an interview with us, wasting our time.
No, I promise I'm not wasting your time.
Say something. Say anything.
Okay.
Schwarzschild and Einstein.
Colin, I mean, Tamal, I said something. Tamal?
Well, you didn't say enough, that's for sure.
Important story to tell, because I think it shows how the human body that does not deserve to meet dough, what it's like to experience. So I was talking to a bunch of friends or whatever, and they added Mang the Rockstar to a FaceTime call, and my vital organs just shut down. I went into cardiac arrest. My heart, I almost died. And honestly,
you have a heart condition?
No, I don't have a heart condition. It just came out of nowhere. And I couldn't, and basically, I would have died. But Doe just started singing Spaceship, and it really just brought me back to life. And after that, I couldn't speak to Doe. It's impossible to speak to Doe. I don't deserve to be able to speak to Doe, and I couldn't speak to Doe.
Right.
Yes, I do know Mang the Rockstar.
You do? Wow.
I played soccer with him last year. He's
He's
pretty good. Yeah.
Was he the best on the team?
Practically, yeah. He got most of our goals for a season.
He got all of your goals.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Wow. I can't even imagine him playing soccer. I mean, he's already so good at writing music, but playing soccer. Wow. Our next question is why.
Stops behaving this way. Then why don't you stop taking
Why?
Then I'd be depressed and doing the same crap. I have resigned to accept the fact that my brain is never going to just enjoy video games ever again. But
Tamal, are you there?
Like I said before, is the other portals, the obsidian doorways from the main mine.
I think there's something in your background, but I can't make it out.
Because these things have dramatically terrifying implications, and I promise you, it's not in the way you think. Whichever way you're...
Are those claps?
That's me laughing at you.
What do you mean, why?
What are your thoughts
on Mang the Rockstar?
Do you care to explain? So, why?
Yes.
Could you elaborate?
No. I guess I
would like you to elaborate.
The English language does not...
Why are they godlike?
Can you repeat the question?
Why what?
You like
Why?
to answer the question.
Why what? You just said why.
Can you explain this further?
What do you mean by why? You just asked me why. Why what? You're talking about how we played soccer.
Yeah, that. I don't think I can
Can you
answer that
please
question.
give an answer?
I can't answer that question at this time.
Why can't you answer that question?
Legal won't let me.
Why? What are you grabbing? Are you like snorting cocaine? Is this his new song? This is a pretty sick
so
beat.
The next question we have for you is, are you a baby or are you a hater?
I am a mango, as they would say.
That's not one of the. It's not one of the. Not one of the options.
Can you repeat the options, please?
Baby or hater?
I am a baby.
Good answer.
Baby, well, I personally think babies need to get it together, so I would have to consider
Really?
myself a hater. Yeah,
A hater.
a hater. A
You
baby or a hater? I'd have to
you'd
choose
say-
hater because babies
you'd say
need to
you were a
figure
hater.
shit out. What?
A hater?
Not of Mang the Rockstar, of course. I'm a disciple of Mang the Rockstar.
Okay, so would you say you're a baby of Mangtherockstar?
Oh, I'm a child of Mang the Rockstar for sure.
But are you a baby?
A baby of Mang the Rockstar? I would have to say yes. Bring out the triangle.
In order to understand,
I'm neither.
You're neither. You're neither.
nether portals are made from either a
Yeah.
design or they can be cast from lava directly. They frame a 2-block by 3-block window. And if you're a loser,
And anything
you're
else you have to
quarters.
say?
But I
Go
hate
ahead
the
and
way
say
that
it.
looks, so I always
I think I really love.
Is this even a question?
What's
you know
your
the answer. Am I alive?
You are alive.
Then you know the answer.
And
Of course
then-
I'm not a hater. Why would I be a hater? That's just
Perfect.
stupid.
Exactly. What do you feel about the haters?
Okay. You know that you get that feeling when like someone does something that just irritates you and you just want to slit their throat?
Occasionally.
Baby or a hater? I guess a baby. I mean, I like his music, so I'm not a hater.
Good. Good. Would you say you're part of the Mang elect?
I'm a baby.
Good answer.
Alright, baby or hater? Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
not really a hater. I'm not a baby.
You're
I guess
not
I
a
am
baby.
closer to a baby, yeah, because, I'm like, 15 years old. Babies are more like 0 to 2. I'm 7 times that.
Okay. But spiritually, are you a baby?
Spiritually, I guess I still poop myself from time to time. But,
I want to be with Mang the Rockstar.
Well, thanks so much for being here. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming on this, for being a part of Mang Nation, for being a part of Munford Nation. We're so glad to have you. Praise Allah.
Do I just leave now?
Well, okay. So, so yeah, thank you so much for being here. It really has
Yeah, it's
been
an honor to share my
a
testimony.
pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Is that all?
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
Thanks for being a baby. Thanks for being part of Munford Nation, of Mang Nation. Anything you would like to say here, go ahead.
Follow my Twitter at
Perfect. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Sir, you can't be talking to me like that on my podcast. I'm sorry, but
I can talk to you in any way I want, okay?
no, okay. You can.
What
you
you
can
do, what you do
Uh-huh.
to your workers,
I don't
the
understand.
way you
I don't know what
treat
you're talking
your
about.
viewers,
Can you please leave?
is-
Okay, that's it. You're gone. Goodbye.
yeah.